So we are waiting for new polling today from Fox News later on as the nominees campaign in key battleground states. Meanwhile, a new Mason-Dixon poll shows Clinton with a 4-point lead over Trump in a four-way race among likely voters in Florida. Johnson and Stein are far behind with single-digit support. Larry Sabato is the director of the Center for Politics at the University of Virginia. Sir, thank you for coming on the program today. Let me ask you, what do you expect? This big poll coming out today, we've seen a lot of online stuff, and we don't put a lot of weight in that because it's not scientific. This is really our first big look at the true polling post-debate. What do you expect?
Well, it's not just the Florida poll. It's also new random sample polls out of Michigan and New Hampshire also showing solid Clinton leads. My sense of it is that Clinton did very well in the debate, and as you correctly note, every random sample poll, that is real poll, showed Clinton won by a mile over Trump in the first debate. And as a result, she's going to get a little boost. Why isn't she going to get a big boost? Because it's not that kind of election. We have a very polarized electorate. Most people are dug in. This is a very stark choice. And when you get good news like Clinton got at the first debate, you're going to add a point or two or three in this state or that state or nationally. Can it fade? Sure, it can fade. We've seen the ebb and flow throughout this campaign, not just in the general election period. But there's Larry, no reason for it to stop now.
But Larry, we have seen actually very big swings in this election. I mean, double-digit swings. Remember Donald Trump, after the DNC was way down and came way back. I mean, it feels like it's been more of these sort of rubber band movements rather than small movements. Have we reached a point in the campaign that we're only going to see small movements like this?
Well, I would have to disagree with you mainly because you're talking about the convention bounce, and convention bounces can be quite large, and then they fade over time, and that's exactly what happened to Clinton's convention bounce. No, I think if you look at the polling averages, you'll see that except for that post-convention period, the changes have been relatively small. If you had to smooth out the line of all the hundreds of polls that have been taken, you see Hillary Clinton with a 2 or 3 or 4 point lead pretty consistently, even going back to late spring.
When you talk to the experts like yourself, it seems like what really matters is state by state. It's not that national poll. You've got to look at the electoral map. If you look at the Real Clear Politics average right now, you're seeing him with an edge in key states like Nevada, Colorado, Iowa, Ohio, North Carolina. These are places that are important. What are you looking at on a state-by-state basis, and what's surprising to you right now?
Well, remember, those polling averages reflect what's already happened, almost pre-debate. What I expect to happen is what we've just seen in Florida and Michigan and New Hampshire. I expect Clinton to move up a point or 2 or 3 or whatever it is in those swing states. It's not going to be enough to get her Iowa. It may not get her Ohio, but it probably will restore some of her lead in Colorado. It may restore a small lead in North Carolina. But I'm guessing we're waiting to see what the newest round of state-by-state polls will show.
Yeah. What state are you most focused on? I mean, what is sort of making you scratch your head with a little bit of surprise or a little bit of anticipation?
Well, if I had to pick one, it would obviously be Florida because of the 29 electoral votes that are key swing votes. If Hillary Clinton wins Florida, it's over. We're going to know early on election night if she's carrying Florida, though I suspect Florida will be close and it will go on and on. If Trump wins Florida, then he has a path just flipping Florida, Ohio, and Pennsylvania. So it matters a lot. That's one I focus on a lot. But you don't want to focus on just one to the exclusion of the other 7, 8, or 9 swing states.
Yeah, absolutely. Larry Sabato, always so smart. Thank you for coming on. Happy Friday to you.
Thank you very much.